Alright everybody, so welcome to this second module. So continuing from where we stopped, so don't forget to save your work. Just come here, save and checkpoint. Alright, so you'll be able to save your work and be able to checkpoint your work. Okay, then after that, let's go back to our home page. Let us get this one, Numpy. Okay, and where will you get this Numpy from? Go back to your folder, data science full kit, and go to data science 01, 02, then pick Numpy. Alright, copy Numpy, then after copying Numpy, then paste it in your data science folder. Alright, paste yours in your data science folder. Then you can open it here and you can see it here. So open yours. Now this is your Numpy. Alright, so remember your Numpy is to perform mathematical and scientific operations on large multi-dimensional arrays, and these are arrays, right? Arrays or matrices. These are arrays of matrices already, and we can perform scientific and mathematical operations on them. So just the way Numpy works, before you use a library, the first thing to do is to import that library, right? So you say import Numpy as np, this for short. Then you say, we're just going to be running through all these codes together, so you have them, you can go through them. But we're not going to be making use of Numpy a lot. We're going to be using pandas most of the time, but just be familiar with Numpy. So import Numpy as np, then you come and you say this np, from this np library, from this Numpy, bring out zeros function. And the zeros function, what it does, whatsoever is going to happen here is going to store that in a variable a. Then when you say a or print a, it's going to print out this whole thing. Now just using a as a variable to print out everything, it only works here in Numpy. But when you are using your VS Code, for instance, your normal.py script in your VS Code, you will need to use a print statement. And this is what I mean. Something like this. You see that? So what does this mean? It simply means for zeros, it simply means 3 arrays, 3 rows, 3 columns. 3 arrays, 3 rows, 3 columns. Meaning produce 3 arrays. Each of these arrays, meaning produce 3 matrices. Okay, an array of 3 matrices. Each of the matrices should have 3 rows and 3 columns. So number of matrices, number of rows, number of columns, each. You see that? And what it's saying is that what should be there in the value should be all zeros. Alright, all zeros. As you can see here, 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, now let's try and change something. Let's change the rows in each of the matrices to 2. Shift enter. Now we've entered it here. We have to come to this line and enter also. Shift enter, because when we entered it here, we stored it in A, but not yet printed out, so we have to print. So we have to come here, then shift enter. You can see that now it's still 3 matrices, 2 rows, each of them now, then the same columns, 3 columns. Your rows are the horizontal ones, your columns are the vertical ones. Alright, so that's how it works. Then look at ones, np.ones. What you are saying is the same thing. You are saying give me an array of matrices, an array of 2 matrices, that is number of matrices, then each of them should have 2 rows. Do you see that now? It's a matrix. Each of them should have 2 rows. So that's 1 2 1 2. Then each of these matrices should have 4 columns. 1 2 3 4. You see that now? If we decide to make this 3 3 3, shift enter, you see that now? It's the same thing with zeros. The only difference is that it's going to fill all of them with ones. That one is zeros. And it's just for you to be familiar, just see that is NP, right? NP. Alright, so that's for that. Okay, you might be asking, why are we putting this? Okay, let's try to take it. Let's take it off first. Oh, sorry. So you need to put this bracket to, this is a bracket already, so you need to put this bracket to, for, because this is for these ones here. So it's going to give you the same thing, alright? But the essence of this, okay, is to define and to specify that our data types, we're filling it with 1, but our data type, it should be integers, not floats. Alright, integers. Let's try saying float. So float, for float, we are going to, it's going to fill all of them with ones, but they are going to be carrying decimals. But when we say integers, they are all going to be standalone, 1 1 1, just straightforward ones. Alright, so that's how it works. Then np.full, the way it works, it's very simple. We are saying give us 2 rows, an array of 2, just one array, but this time 2 rows, 2 columns. Then what you should fill it with these. Now you can see it's no longer zeros, it's no longer ones. We're now saying comma, fill it with these. Alright, LOTTWW. Then this data type is very important. Okay, let's try removing it. Let's see what will happen. You see, it's going to fill it with, it's going to give us 2 rows, 2 columns, and it's going to fill it with all these words. You see that now? But when we specify and we add this D type, this means data type, comma, data type equal to, we open this and we say less than EU7. We are saying give us all the values before 7, before the 7th value. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 7. This is W7. When this is 7th one, give us all the values before it, meaning from this T down. Alright, so let's shift enter. That's where it's happening. If we say 8, or let's say 9, it's going to give us, this is 9, so it's going to give us all the values before the ninth one. So that's what happens here. Then we have something like this, random rand. So we are saying numpy. We use this a lot when you want to generate random numbers. You can say np, bring out a random function, because we want to generate random numbers. Then dot rand. Alright, then specify 10, then gives you something like this. Then you have for rand it as well. So you go on and on and on. Numpy, you can go through all this. I'm just trying to show you the important things here. And when you want to know the size of your data, for instance, when you want to know the shape, if you have a matrix of 3 by 3, you can say shape, and shape is going to give you 3 rows, 3 columns. Alright, that's for shape. But for size, it's going to multiply them, the size of that matrix. It's going to say 10 times 10, that's 100, right? So that's how it works. then reshape, sign, numpy, rounded shapes. We're not going to be needing all these things, but you can always know them. Another one is np.sum, right? Sum what? Data, and this data is a matrix already, so you're going to sum all the value. Assuming this is a matrix, it's going to sum everything. This is not it, it's up. You're going to sum all the matrix of that data, all the values of that matrix of that data. You're going to sum everything, alright, and you're going to present it for you. Let's try something. Let's say np.mean data. Alright, this didn't work. So data is not defined. Okay, so when it says something like this, just come up here, restart and run everything. The reason for that is that why it's saying it's not defined is because the data there, it's only running within that block, within that cell. Alright, we've left this like this for so long, alright, and for us to be able to access a variable, any part of the cell, we have to run everything again. You see this now? So we run it again, it's now working. So the mean, this is sum of everything, 705. Then the mean of everything in that data is 7.01. We can do median, we can do mode. Numpy has no attribute to mode. Alright, median is 7, mean, then everything. Let's say standard deviation. Right, if you want to find the standard deviation of a matrix or an array of numbers, you can just find it here. So this is a very powerful calculator, right? So that's that for Numpy. As we're going to be applying it later, well, you're going to be seeing everything. So these are our data variable. Alright guys, so that's that for Numpy.